Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Hare
I will try. I read today 8 in the Bhagavatam, which are first canto, which were adverse situation dealt nicely, and 2 which were adverse situations not dealt properly in the first canto, as much I can remember. Ashidara. So 8 which were dealt properly, let me see. Number 1 in the Bhagavatam, Draupadi. Her sons were killed by Ashwathama. Very, very difficult condition for her. Unbearable pain, isn't it? Woman, all the 5 children were killed. Ashwathama was brought in front of her by Arjuna to kill him. They bound him, they brought him like an animal to be slaughtered. She forgave him. It's not easy, these things. It's easy to say, look at her situation. She was in unbearable anger because she is also Kshatriya wife. So a wife inherits the quality of a Kshatriya. So she has a Kshatriya mood actually. True? That's why before the war she said, जब तक दुशासन को नहीं मारोगे मैं अपने बाल नहीं बांधूंगी. She did not tie her hair, है ना? बाल नहीं बांधे थे ना जब तक दुशासन को नहीं मारा था. That blood was put. I'm not going to tie. She is a Kshatriya. She has a Kshatriya mode, but she forgave Ashwatthama. And she said that we have so much gratitude to Dronacharya. Let us not do this. I know the pain that I am bearing, and I do not want to give the pain to Dronacharya's wife, because she is thinking about her. Aniya husband is dead. She is living now. Son is there. If we kill him now, what will be her condition? So if we kill him now, that will be lack of showing gratitude to that family. A beautiful statement. So she won actually. What she spoke was beautiful. People say in the Vedic culture, women are like slaves. Slaves, huh? Her word was taken so seriously, and what happened? They left him. Immediately left him. So we know one. Okay, there are 8 of them. This is one. A great character shown in a great adversity and forgave. The proper, this is the call. Look a devotee. This is a devotee. देखो भक्त ऐसा होता है. Such a great situation. छोड़ो. Forgave him. Okay, 1. Parikshit Maharaj, 2. Parikshit Maharaj, very, very, very severe death penalty for a very small offense. Now the punishment should be similar to anything you do. If I attack you with weapon, you can also attack with weapon. Correct? If I verbally insult you, you should verbally fight back. You cannot take a weapon now. Arey Baba, when I take a weapon, you take a weapon. You should equally, anything done offense should be, you should have punishment proportionate. He had a small insult done to the person who is, in trance. Parikshit Maharaj came to the house of Samika Rishi. And Samika Rishi was in trance. He was also a great devotee. He is in trance. Prabhupada says practically he and Parikshit Maharaj are the same level. Both are very, very advanced spiritualists. And when he comes to the place, he sees that Samika Rishi is in trance. He says, give me water. He is in trance. Give me water. He is in trance. So Parikshit Maharaj, by arrangement of the Lord, Prabhupada says Parikshit Maharaj is not ordinary. He bore the fire of Brahmastra when he was a child. He could bear the heat of Brahmastra. He is a great Kshatriya. True? But now, small thirst, he could not handle. It's unusual. It is Krishna's arrangement. But still, he became angry because of Krishna and put a dead snake on his neck. Okay, you can also put a dead snake and insult him verbally. He was given a death penalty by that small boy, Shringi. And Parikshit Maharaj, when he heard that, he got angry, he got counter cursed, he could have killed that child. He was the emperor still. Look at him. He took it as a plan of the Lord. I believe within my etiquette, just left the palace again. You see, just like Vidura left it and peacefully sat down on the banks of Yamuna and heard about Bhagavatam. You see that? This is 2. Third, Uttara. Brahmastra came to kill Uttara's son. Correct? She also took shelter of Krishna. I'm just saying, in a very adverse situation, what she did? She took shelter of Krishna. What happened? She begged Krishna that I may die, but my child survived. Today it is reverse, no? Child is a little defective. Mare usko. Sometimes child may give trouble to the life of the mother. Maro usko. It is reverse or not? They protect their life and let the child go. But Vedic was let the child survive, let the mother go. It's a different proposition. So Uttara said to the Krishna, I may go, but let my child survive. Krishna and he protected both of them. That was another mood. And Krishna protected. So she took shelter of Krishna in adversity. To take an example, adversity, take shelter of the Lord. She totally surrendered to the Lord. And she ready to give her own life for her service. Taken. 3. What are over now? Parikshit Maharaj. Yeah. Dharma Purusha. First canto. The Dharma Purusha is a very adverse situation. The cow and the bull were almost being killed. And at that time Parikshit Maharaj arrives. Very adverse situation. No anger. Parikshit Maharaj wants a statement before beheading Kalipurusha. Can you tell me who has done this to you? You know this person has done, but always in a court, no, you have to give a statement. Because so they say it's very difficult. बहुत मुश्किल है ये बताना कि हम क्यों सफर कर रहे हैं. So Prabhupada says the deep meaning, the devotee even in adversity, somebody giving him pain does not hold him responsible. There Prabhupada writes a very important purport. कोई आपको दर्द दे रहा है, आप उसके पर हाथ फिंगर लगाओ, वो तो नरक जा ही रहा है, आप भी नरक जाओगे. Very very deep thing. Why? Because actually जो भी हमारे पे हो रहा है ये हमारे ही कर्म के अनुसार हो रहा है. दूसरा आदमी कुछ नहीं कर सकता आपको. Nobody can do anything to you. If you are getting something, it is because of my karma. He is just the immediate cause. The remote cause is my karma. Isn't it? Sometimes it happens. I remember once we shaving each of the devotees. So one blood came. So I was just a brahmachari that time. I said, Prabhu, I am very sorry. I did not do care. No, it's my own karma. Don't we take like that? We don't say, you dare to do this? Or maybe katta. Do we do that any time? We never do. What do you say? It's my own. Don't you take it like that? It's my own karma. It just came through you. True? ऐसा देखना होता है ना. So same way actually, that's a devotee. He doesn't hold anybody in person. That's another lesson to learn. In adversity, the Dharma Purusha is showing us an example. Don't point finger. So when somebody is giving you pain, definitely he's going to go to hell because he's giving you trouble. But if you say he is giving you pain, you also go to hell. Very, very advanced philosophy. Bhagavatam. Okay. So how many we have now? 4. Uttara. Arjuna. Krishna departed from the world in the first canto of Bhagavatam. And Yudhishthira Maharaj is hearing the news from Arjuna. Arjuna is in unbearable pain. Just like Vidura is asking, Yudhishthira Maharaj is asking him, is he okay? Is he okay? Is he okay? Is he okay? The last question. Because he saw so many inauspicious symptoms, he knew some great calamities happened. Deities were crying in the temples, and all inauspicious symptoms are happening. He knew some huge calamity has happened. And as another great devotee, he was very worried if his Lord disappeared. So he asked Arjuna, finally, has Krishna disappeared from this world? And Arjuna can't hold himself. We are not devotees. We don't know what is separation from the Lord, what is separation from devotee. We don't know. We will come to know when we become devotees. Unbearable actually. Even when Prabhupada departed from the world, devotees were in unbearable pain. Similarly, when Prabhupada's system. Okay, now we will come to know that we have to, heart has to become purified. Just like Akrura, we read in the last shloka, Akrura was finding unbearable love for Krishna when he saw the lotus feet. So Prabhupada said that will happen to you when you are incessantly thinking about Krishna. You will also get that situation. What? When you are incessantly thinking about Krishna, then you get such ecstasies in the heart. We discussed last time this, that actually devotee covers himself. He never want to show his ecstasies. But sometimes it breaks out. Like Akrura could not hold himself when he saw the lotus feet of the Lord. Started crying or rolling on the ground in Vrindavan. We know about this. He was in ecstasy. So generally devotees cover, or sometimes the volcano burst out. Many times Srila Prabhupada life also, he has come to a temple just singing Jai Radha Madhav, and devotees recount as if one bottle of water comes out of his eyes, Prabhupada is an intense volcano of love of Krishna. The devotees were like, you're looking at him. Is this so much he loves Krishna? Itna Krishna se prem tha, correct? Huge love of Krishna. Cannot imitate it. So similarly, Arjuna, we can understand his position was an unbearable pain. It's pleasure and the pain at the same time, correct? When the object of meditation is Krishna, it is pain in one sense, khatta meetha, at the same time the highest pleasure, because it is transcendently sweet. At that moment, Arjuna remembers Krishna's Bhagavad Gita and he comes out. So devotee in his great adversity should totally absorb himself in Krishna's lotus feet, and he can calm himself. Because situations in life will bring very difficult positions sometimes. The devotee does it. Okay, one more. Bhishma, also when he is leaving the body, offers wonderful prayers to the Lord. And now let us come to, there were actually 8 which I calculated. Maybe I missed some of them. Now there were 2 situations where the people misbehaved. In an adverse condition, they lost control of themselves. In the first canto of Bhagavatam, who are the 2 situations? One is Shringi. His father is insulted. Totally out of ahankara, he insulted, cursed Parikshit Maharaj. True? Second one, Ashwathama. He should not have done that. There was no reason to throw Brahmastra to destroy the world. Having done a sin and a crime, he should have said to Arjuna, yes, I am guilty. Correct? Still he wants to preserve his life and threw a Brahmastra, which was considered completely unworthy of a son of a Brahmana. He is a Brahmana, he should have shown control. In fact, when he killed the son of Pandu, and that also against the Kshatriya Dharma, even killing Pandavas would have been wrong. He actually wanted to kill the Pandavas when they were sleeping. This is against Kshatriya Dharma. He attacked in the middle of night. But anyway, that is finally Krishna's arrangement. But whatever he did, the 5 sons of Pandu he killed in the night, it was wrong. After doing that ghastly thing, he came to know because Duryodhana told him, you didn't bring me he brought 5 heads, you know that, no? He brought the 5 heads to Duryodhana. Arey, aap mar rahe ho? वो भी मार दिए मैंने, 5 पांडव मार दिए. Huh? Duryodhana could see, he touched the head. He saw it is so soft. He said, ये तो बच्चों का head है, not the head of the Pandavas. And he said, what have you done? Even he was not satisfied. He said, you have done a very wrong thing. Why did you kill them? They were the next people to rule the world. Why did you do this? ऐसा क्या कर दिया? And on top of it, he threw Brahmastra to kill Parikshit Maharaj also. So very unworthy son of a Brahmana. That is called Brahma Bandhu. Bhagavatam refers to him Brahma Bandhu now. Unworthy of his great family. So he also acted in a wrong way, in an adverse situation. So in an adverse situation, actually the person's quality is tested. Yeah, both Shringi and Ashwathama. Both the Brahmanas, but they failed the test. So adverse situation actually test person's qualities. So in that, real person comes out in adverse situation. Now we are sitting peacefully here, everybody is looking saint, yeah. As life will not be so easy, something will rub, either some insult or physical difficulty will come. in that condition, can he maintain tranquility? It's very important. Hai? So this is, we saw some examples. And here the Bhagavatam, we are meditating on a Vidura's example. Very, very adverse condition. And he took the good part. He went for pilgrimage and is relishing. He did his, look at another way, he did his duty. उन्होंने अपना कर्तव्य के अनुसार धृतराष्ट्र को कुछ उपदेश दिया. धृतराष्ट्र नहीं सुना. ठीक है, चलो. I did my duty. And he was in pilgrimages, he was enjoying. And where in a palace, where in a pilgrimage. He's sleeping on the floor. He's not bothered about all that. You have to be so strict to advance spiritually. Or I'm sleeping on a palace with all facilities. Now I'm on a floor. No change. He's enjoying the pleasure of visiting the Lord's holy places and meditating on the Lord's wonderful pastime. He took pleasure in hearing Maitreya. And okay, could he have heard Maitreya if in his heart there was any pain? He could not have heard Maitreya. There was no pain in his heart. We can't take the pleasure of Krishna consciousness. Evam prasanna manaso bhagavat tattva. What is the shloka? Bhagavat tattva? What is the last word? Evam prasanna manaso bhagavat tattva. Bhagavat tattva vijnanam mukta sanga sajayate. Evam prasanna manasa. There are the different stages that comes. It comes when mind is joyful. Evam prasanna manasa. Then only you can understand Bhagavat tattva. So if you want to understand the science of Krishna consciousness, we should not have shochati kanshati in our heart. Shochati means Brahma Bhuta. Because if you want to enter devotion service, we should in Brahma Bhuta platform. And what is the symptom of Brahma Bhuta platform? Na shochati na kanshati. You should not lament for something. Are aise apman kar diya usne mere ko. He insulted me like this. What did I do? If you are having this in your heart, you cannot understand Brahma, spiritual knowledge. Na kankshati, that I should get. Then you cannot understand Krishna. You are unqualified to understand the Bhagavatam. So Vidura was qualified, even though it's a very big thing. He was insulted. Choro. Evam Prasad. He was so happy. You got the shloka? What is the shloka?
एवं प्रसन्न मनसो भगवद्भक्तियोगतः भगवद्भक्तिज्ञानं मुक्तशब्दस्य जायते.
What is the translation?
Thus establishing the mode of all goodness, the man whose mind has been enlivened by contact with devotional service to the Lord gains positive scientific knowledge of the personality of Godhead in the stage of liberation from all material association.
Okay, so we get it. So we can understand Krishna. So we should keep ourselves very joyfully situated and look at the examples, how the devotees conducted themselves in a difficult situation. So we get inspired. Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavatam ki.
Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Rama, Rama Ram Hare Hare. Haribol. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Rama, Rama Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,